You're at the pump, staring at regular, mid-grade, and premium. The big, shiny premium button is right there, tempting you with promises of more power and better mileage. But what if I told you that for most drivers, hitting that button is just lighting money on fire? Today, we're exposing why premium gas is one of the biggest traps at the gas station. Premium gas is basically the avocado toast of fuel. Sounds fancy, makes you feel sophisticated, but your bank account is the one feeling it the next day. In this video, we're breaking down what premium gas actually is, who genuinely needs it, who absolutely doesn't, and how gas stations quietly profit from the confusion. By the end, you'll know exactly which button to press and how to keep hundreds of dollars in your pocket every single year. Every pump has those bold numbers, 87, 89, 91, sometimes even 93. Those are not secret codes or quality rankings. They are the Octane rating. In the US, that number is the anti-knock index, AKI. It is not a fancy marketing term. It is just math. AKI equals the average of 2 lab tests, the research octane number called RON, and the motor octane number called MON. So if you have ever wondered why the pump says R plus M divided by 2 under the number, that is exactly what it means. For example, regular gas is 87 AKI, which is about 91 RON. Premium is 91 to 93 AKI, or roughly 95 to 98 RON. Mid-grade, often 89 AKI, sits in between. Octane does not measure how much energy is in the fuel, how clean it burns, or how many detergent additives it has. It is all about knock resistance, how well the fuel can handle heat and pressure before it ignites on its own. The higher the octane, the more it resists knocking, which is just the engine's way of complaining if the fuel fires too soon. The takeaway is simple. Those numbers at the pump are a measure of knock resistance, not quality or cleanliness. Regular, mid-grade, and premium all do the same basic job, just with different levels of patience under pressure. Think of it as how long each fuel can wait for the green light before jumping the gun. The higher the number, the more patient the fuel. That is the only real difference. Picture the inside of your engine like a group of drivers waiting at a red light. Regular gas is the everyday commuter, eager but patient enough to wait for the green. Premium is the ultra-calm driver, the one who could sit through 3 cycles of lights and still sip their coffee. Octane rating is just that, patience under pressure. The higher the number, the longer the fuel can hang tight before firing off. In engine terms, that patience matters because of something called knock. Knock happens when fuel cannot wait for the spark plug and ignites early, sending a shock wave through the engine, like a driver jumping the light and causing chaos in the intersection. High-octane fuel resists that urge, keeping everything running smooth even when engines push hard. But here is where the story gets twisted. Some people believe premium is cleaner or somehow more refined, like it is the organic, cold-pressed juice of fuels. That is a myth. Detergent additives, the stuff that actually keeps your engine clean, are regulated by the EPA and managed separately from Octane. You can get a regular 87 octane gasoline that is just as clean as any premium, as long as it meets the top tier standard. The octane number only tells you how well the fuel handles heat and pressure, not how many bubbles it blows in the wash. To set the record straight, Dr. James Kelly, a fuels chemist, puts it this way: octane rating is about knock resistance, not cleanliness. A higher number means the fuel can handle more pressure before igniting, but it does not make your engine cleaner or more powerful if it was not designed for it. So if your car is one of the millions built for regular, using premium is like sending that patient driver to a stoplight that never turns green. The fuel just waits, does nothing special, and costs you extra every time. For engines that actually need it though, premium's patience is the difference between a smooth ride and a noisy, unhappy engine. That is where the real stakes come in. High compression engines, turbochargers, and superchargers are the true VIPs at the premium pump. These engines squeeze the air-fuel mix so tightly that regular gas just can't keep its cool. In a BMW 3 Series Turbo, a Chevy Corvette, or a Subaru WRX, the pressure inside the cylinder climbs high enough that 87 octane fuel can't resist firing off before the spark plug says so. That's when knock happens, a sharp metallic ping that's more than just noise. It's a pressure spike slamming into pistons and valves like a hammer on a bell. Over time, that kind of chaos can chip away at piston crowns, wear out valve seats, and even overheat the catalytic converter. Some manufacturers, like BMW and Subaru, spell it out in the owner's manual. Use anything less than 91 AKY and you risk real damage. And yes, they can deny your warranty claim if you ignore the label. An ASE certified mechanic puts it this way: if your engine's built for premium and you feed it regular, you're asking for trouble. The knock sensors will try to catch it, but they can't work miracles. You might not notice right away, but inside, those shockwaves are leaving scars. This isn't just about performance. It's about protecting an engine that was designed to run on a tighter wire. For these cars, premium isn't a luxury. It is insurance against expensive repairs. For everyone else, though, that extra patience in the fuel just sits there, waiting for a green light that never comes. AA and Consumer Reports put the premium myth to the test with a fleet of everyday cars, models built for regular gas, not the high-strung performance crowd. Using dynamometer labs and real-world driving, their engineers put in premium fuel and watched for any jump in horsepower, miles per gallon, or cleaner tailpipes. The results were zero. Not a single measurable gain in power, fuel economy, or emissions. The number stayed flat, even under hard acceleration and highway cruising. A spokesperson from AAA summed it up: premium gasoline provides no measurable advantage for engines designed for regular fuel, even under aggressive driving. Consumer Reports found the same thing. No difference in miles per gallon or 0 to 60 times. No magic boost, just a bigger receipt at the pump. Across the country, drivers are paying an extra 50 to 90 cents per gallon for this invisible upgrade. That adds up to $2.1 billion every year. Money that could buy a lot of snacks, or maybe a used car by the time you are done. For one driver named Mike, the habit of filling his Honda Civic X with premium cost him $540 extra each year. After switching back to regular, his fuel economy and engine performance did not budge an inch. Multiply that by millions of drivers, and the only thing getting a boost is the gas station's bottom line. If your car was designed for regular, premium is just an expensive way to feel fancy at the pump. The real upgrade, knowing your owner's manual and keeping those dollars in your pocket. At the pump, premium is more than a fuel choice. It is a profit center. On average, stations pocket 10 to 20 cents more per gallon from premium than regular. That might sound small, but when you are selling thousands of gallons a week, it adds up fast. The real trick is not just in the price, it is in the pump itself. The premium button is often bigger, shinier, and right at eye level, while regular sites off to the side like an afterthought. Industry data from OPIS and NACS show this is not an accident, it is a nudge designed to catch your attention and steer your hand. As one station owner puts it, if you make the premium button the biggest and brightest, people just naturally go for it. It is good business. That is why the premium myth sticks around. It keeps the dollars flowing, one flashy button at a time. The golden rule at the pump is hiding in plain sight. Check your owner's manual or the label inside your fuel door. If it says regular, you are cleared for takeoff with 87 octane. No need to splurge. Stick with a top-tier brand like Shell, Chevron, or Costco, and you get all the detergent additives your engine needs, even in regular grade. Here's the math. With a typical price gap of 70 cents per gallon, driving 400 gallons a year means you pocket $280 instead of pouring it into the premium tank. That is enough for a weekend getaway or a serious pizza habit. Bonus round. Choosing regular when your car does not need premium also trims a bit of upstream carbon dioxide, since premium takes more energy to refine. Cleaner engine, fatter wallet, and a lighter carbon footprint, all by following the manual's simple advice. Today, premium gas is still sold as a status symbol. Think of it as designer water for your engine. But unless your owner's manual says otherwise, regular is all you need. Check your manual, save your cash, and tell us, has premium ever actually been worth it for you?